Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing really well. So today's video I wanted to share with you a super quick and easy fake blow dry hair look. So this is my kind of go-to hair look when I want a salon effect blow dry look, but I only have 5 minutes and I don't have enough time to blow dry my hair. Because let's face it, blow drying your hair also involves kind of a contortionist with your hands, and I always find that really confusing. So this is for everyone that doesn't like doing a home blow dry themselves or finds it really difficult like myself, has 5 minutes to get ready and wants a really polished and chic look. This hair look is also fantastic as a base for any other hairstyles. Please give this video a thumbs up if you do like it and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to be posting beauty content every single week, so I would love it if you joined me. And without further ado, let's get into the world's fastest hair tutorial. So to start off, I have combed my hair through to make sure that it is tangle and knot free. You do not want any knots getting in the way of your straightener doing its work. So I washed my hair last night, so this is kind of first day hair, that's what I would count it as, and I'm going to do this hairstyle, and it means that for the next few days until I wash my hair again, it will look like it has been blow dried. Like I've spent so much time doing a blow dry when really I've spent about 5 minutes doing my version of a fake blow dry. So let's get started. To be honest with you, when I'm in a real hurry, I don't bother sectioning it, but for the sake of this video, I am going to section it. So I'm just literally going to section it into two. I'm just going to take the hair round about my temples, so just above my ears. Just going to take the top section and clip it up to make sure that I'm just working with the bottom section for the second. So clipped up and out of the way with a butterfly grip. As I said, you don't actually have to do this depending on how thick your hair is or how much of a hurry you're in. I typically don't really section my hair when I'm doing this because it is very, very quick and easy, but just for the sake of ease and showing you, I'm going to section it. So I'm just taking a little comb and I'm just going to go through the ends of my hair again, just to make sure there are no tangles or knots. And then I'm going to grab my straighteners, use any straighteners that you have. I'm using my GHD Platinum ones, and this is kind of why I didn't really want to almost film this, because it's so simple and easy. It kind of feels a bit silly filming it, but I wanted to show it to you because it is that easy and it does give you that amazing just walked out of the salon blow dry effect at home and in 5 minutes, which is great. So I just take about an inch section, maybe a bit bigger, maybe a bit smaller, it's not an exact science. Grab the straightener, run it through, and then all you're going to do is just turn up the ends. Like so. So you want to turn the straightener back so it's facing itself, run it through gently, so you get a little curl at the end of the hair. Don't worry if it's really, really tight, we're going to loosen it up. So that is effectively the look that we're going for throughout the hair to give you that blow dry effect. That kind of just turned up edges. If you like your blow dry flicked out the other way, so sort of a little bit more 60s-ish, then just flip it the other way. I like it turned under, but whatever you like. So that is the first strand done. Now we're going to continue doing the same thing all over the rest. Just for ease, when I'm doing my hair, whenever I've done a section, I just flip over the section that is curled over my shoulder to the back so I don't have to worry about it. And then I'm just going to continue curling the ends all the way through. I'm just going to take the straightener down, turn up the ends, just like so. Ta-da! And then over the shoulder. And then if you've missed any out, like I have, same thing. And then I just flip it back over my shoulder just to make sure I've got everything curled, and that is kind of the first step. So onto the other side. Take a section, and then I go through the rest of my hair, kind of start higher because I'm just smoothing the hair down. So giving it that lovely smooth, straightened, shiny look. And then quickly run it through the ends. If you weren't worried about that, you could literally just start at the bottom of the hair. I'm just starting a little bit higher so I'm kind of getting that smoother appearance throughout the rest of my hair. So sort of smoothing this part of hair and then twisting the ends. Sorry, my mirror's down here, so I'm trying to like look between the two. Last piece. And the trick with straighteners is actually not to keep the straighteners on the hair for very long because they run a lot hotter. You want to get them through the hair as quickly as possible. It's beneficial because it obviously curls the hair a lot quicker, and I find that hair that has been curled with straighteners lasts a lot longer because my hair typically tends to drop really, really quickly when I curl it with a curling wand or a more traditional way. So I find that straighteners curls hold for a lot longer, but it does mean that you have to be a little bit swifter with these straighteners on the hair because you don't want that intensity of heat on your hair for a long period of time. So just make sure you work quickly. So I'm just going to take the rest of my hair down, and then because I don't want to confuse it with the bit that I've curled, I'm just going to split it into two and then take it over my shoulder. So just to make sure that the back sections that are curled don't get mixed in with the front sections that are yet to be curled. Taking a little comb just to again make sure it's all tangle free, because I don't know about you, but my hair seems to tangle really, really quickly. Same thing for the top sections of your hair. So I'm just going to grab a little inch section, top sections of my hair, because they're going to be the ones that are most on show. I'm going to start a little bit higher up just to give my hair that smoothed effect. Start up a little bit higher and then twist it around. Ta-da! And then throw it over my shoulder, so it can join the rest of the curled sections of hair, and then you don't have to worry about it. Because I think that was the first thing when I first started curling my hair, especially if you have very long hair, you can kind of get, it sounds silly, but you can get a bit confused because, you know, you're grabbing sections of hair that have been curled, that haven't been curled. Sometimes they get a little bit muddled in with the curls that have been curled or haven't been curled. Can be a bit of a nightmare. So just to make everything a calmer, quicker experience, I always find the sort of throw over your shoulder effect really helps me. Now, depending on if you have bangs or if you have any kind of shape around the front of your face is going to depend on what you do around the front sections of your face. So I have a few shorter bits here, and all I'm going to do with these, I don't want to make it look really, really obvious. I'm not going to go for a really strong curl. I'm just going to curl it away from my face. So grab the straightener and then you're going to curl away. But like really, really gentle, so just one turn. Ta-da! And that, once you've run your fingers through it, is going to become a little bit softer. If you want to know how I curl my hair completely with straighteners, I have done a video on it when my hair was much shorter. So if you would like to see how I curl my hair with straighteners, then I will leave that video linked down below. And then as I get to the front sections, it's a little bit shorter at the front here, so I'm just going to try and take the shorter sections down. Grab the last longer section, and you can see I'm going higher up because I do have a little bit of frizz. And I'm just going to curl this final section. Ta-da! And then I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the other side, but it's a little bit more significant because the shorter bits are a little bit longer, or I have a few more of them on this side. So I'm just going to do exactly the same. So you want to turn the straightener around. Sorry, I am looking in my mirror. You want to turn the straightener around, and I'm going to curl away from my face. So instead of going under with the straightener, I'm going to go away from my face. So you just want to pop the hair in the straightener, pop it to the back, so flip it to the back, and then turn the straightener to the back as well. I'm not curling it all the way round because I don't want a very strong curl. Ta-da! And that will give you the softest kind of framing of the face that you want, so it's not like an obvious curl. So I didn't turn the straightener all the way around as I would if I was going for a full curl. I'm just turning it to the back, so it kind of just gives you that turned out natural kind of blow dried effect. That is pretty much it done. I'm going to take all of my hair forward, make sure it is all curled. The main trick with this fake blow dry is actually dry shampoo. So you want to give your hair that kind of big bouncy effect, which it kind of already has because of the curls at the bottom, but you also want to give your hair a little bit more volume at the roots, which is what you get when you have had a blow dry. So I use a little bit of dry shampoo. So I'm just using my Batiste dry shampoo. This is in the Floral and Flirty blush scent. I'm just going to shake it up and use a really, really tiny amount. Now, I think the key thing with dry shampoo is if you're wanting to spray it a bit further away from your head so you don't get that concentration of white powder, which I have to say is probably the one downside with Batiste. It can leave quite a bad residue, but it's very affordable and it's very, very good. You want to kind of focus on the areas that you would get the volume from that Salon blow dry. So that's kind of around the crown and the sides. I'm just going to go into the roots and then immediately use my hands to work in the product and give you that kind of extra volume. I'm just going to go under, focusing, like holding the can a little bit further away from my head because you want to make sure. You can kind of see, it looks a bit messy at the moment, I will smooth it out, but you can already see a little bit more volume on that side. At least I hope you can. And then I'm just going to work around my head doing a little bit of dry shampoo, not too much though. And I also find as well, like dry shampoo does help, especially my hair, it helps hold styles when you use it. So I really like using it when I've curled my hair to give your little bit more volume at the base, especially if you have longer hair. You're going to want, your hair is going to be a bit heavier, so it's going to look a bit flatter faster, especially if you have long, thick hair. So using a little bit of dry shampoo at the roots is just going to give you that little bit of volume boost, and I find helps hold any style. And then a little bit at my fringe. And then really, really get your hands into the roots of your hair and work it in. And then you can use your hands to smooth it over. You can use some hairspray, of course, just to make sure that your curls hold the style. I actually find this is the only kind of curl that my hair tends to hold in place. So I don't find that I need a lot of hairspray with this style, which is great, but I will just spray really lightly onto the ends of my hair, but spraying up so it holds the curl and it gives you a little bit more volume at the same time. So this is it. This is the finished hair look. I know it took me probably the best part of 2 minutes, so I don't know if I can call it a tutorial, but I wanted to share it with you because I really hope that it helps next time you have no time but you want a really polished and finished look to your hair. I also love doing this look when I'm then going to be styling my hair further. So for example, if I'm going to throw it up in a ponytail, if it is already styled like this, I know it's going to look much more polished and chic. So I really hope that you like it, and I hope it helps you next time you are in a hurry and you want to have a very polished, chic hair look. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next week with another video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!